Here's the deal. It's comfortable. I'm almost going to say bouncy under step. Almost. It's not quite in that bouncy, but it's got an energy return. Ooh, is it quite at the level of a Speedgoat 5? Maybe not quite, but it is really... Oh my goodness, there it is, man. Better than the Hoka Speedgoat 5? Are you kidding me? We're gonna get you that final score here in a minute. How we doing out there? A neutral trail running shoe arriving on the scene. That's right, there it is. Soak it in, the New Balance. Listen to this name, the New Balance Fresh Foam X More Trail V2. I mean, can we put some more words in there, New Balance? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, New Balance. Here we go. Let's do the twist test. Twisting, but not crazy. It is twisting, but not crazy, all right? Maybe a half a goose flying across the screen, all right? We're looking at 39 miles for the full review, okay? Anything over 25 miles for trail shoes qualifies for a full review. All right, let's get into that stack height. We're looking at 33 in the heel, 29 in the forefoot for a 4mm drop, putting it into the high-ish category for the weight. Let's put it on the scale in my size 10. This scale saying 10.3. I think I had about 10.2 over there, and there is my score. A little bit lower, but we'll come back to that in a minute. On the upper, debris resistant mesh with an epic toe cap, everybody. All right, if you kick a rock or a root out there, who's prone to that? Don't be afraid. Raise your hands in the comments. I am, frankly. I fall more than I admit, or more than I'm filming out there on the trails. You know, sometimes I just kick rocks and I fall down. So you're not gonna hurt your toes when you kick a rock or a root in this Fresh Foam X More Trail V2, okay? So it's this debris resistant, and yes, it is a fully, basically, it's interesting actually. I don't know if I'd quite put it into the fully gusseted category, maybe a little closer to the semi-gusset. But that tongue is a beautiful thing. It's just the perfect amount of padding through that tongue where the laces, you can't feel them on the top of your feet. You feel like you can really get a solid lockdown. There's the scores for the overall for the upper, and let's do the heel counter. A little bit of movement there. All right, I'm putting quite a bit of force in there. Felt so secure in that heel pocket. I mean, I'm excited. Now, let's just think for a second. Summer heat. I think it's going to do okay. Not perfect, but it's going to do okay for that summer heat with respect to breathability through the toe box. But I do believe it's going to keep the trail debris, little silt, little just dust, trail dust. If you're out there just for hours and hours, it is going to keep that out of your toe box quite well. I do believe. All right. Now, I don't live in a desert environment, like true desert environment. If you do and you take this shoe out into the desert trails, let me know. All right, and then on the inside here, as we get into the midsole, it says you can revel in the magnificent outdoors. I didn't notice that before. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, moving on to that durometer. Let me just turn on the durometer here. So I've been kind of dying to know this number here, 44. That is what I'm talking about, everybody. So let's do the thumb test, okay? Woo! The comfort score you're going to be very pleased with. Here's the deal. It's comfortable. I'm almost gonna say bouncy under step, almost. It's not quite in that bouncy, but it's got an energy return. Ooh, is it quite at the level of a Speedgoat 5? Maybe not quite, but it is really, really, really close, everybody. All right, so I'm sticking my thumbs into there, and it is just throwing it back. It really is. So, and I felt it understep out there in the testing. I'm very excited now as far as the durability of that midsole. I don't know if it's going to be epic. All right, I probably, if I had to pick one, I'd probably go Speedgoat 5 with respect to overall durability of that midsole. All right, there you have it. And by the way, it is a uniquely formulated compound injection EVA molded in a heat press, okay? And I will say one more point on the midsole. It's not a technical trail type of shoe. Like, I took it on some pretty serious trails, up and down. I felt a little, it usually doesn't, I felt a little unstable out there. Kind of putting it into the, what's the Hoka shoe? Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. I'll think of it here in a minute. But not as stable of a ride as the Speedgoat 5. There you have it, everyone. Outsole Vibram XT Trek EVO rubber on that outsole. Just the perfect amount. And more importantly, just the perfect amount of bite. I don't know. I'm going to eyeball it and put it at 3 to 4 millimeters for that bite from that lug pattern on the outsole. It's perfect. And you know, that partnership, you know, with Vibra, it just, and it's, but again, it's exposed there through the midsole, which I love, okay? So it's not fully plastered with rubber, which helps keep the weight down a little bit. And, nice work, New Balance, on that outsole. Fit, true to size, no issues at all. None at all. Not through the toe box, midfoot, heel, nothing felt perfect. And I went true to size. Comfort, woo, smoking. Mostly because of the midsole. And actually that tongue, guys, this tongue, and see how it's got that butterfly effect there on the top of the tongue. Man, it is screaming comfort all over the place in this shoe, especially the midsole. I think they're pulling a little bit of it out of the playbook, the Hoka playbook, with respect to the stack height and the overall bounce and feel of the midsole in this Fresh Foam X More Trail V2. Here we go, positives and drawbacks. Comfortable ride, drawback. Maybe, again, I bet they would be okay to drop the stack height by 2 or 3 millimeters. And I think it'd still be just comfortable enough, but maybe create a little more of a stable ride out there. 500 miles for that durability prediction. And it will be a long trail day type of shoe. Long, like if you're going out for 3 hours, 4 hours, you know, just long trail days where you want that comfort under step, that is how I would use this shoe moving forward. Now, the price point, I would buy it again at $165. There it is. Man, New Balance, if we could reel it in to like 150, 155, I think it'd fly off the shelves better. But who knows? Maybe it will still sell out. I would buy it again, though, at that price point. And now that I think of it, like that outsole, I think it is going to jump that durability past. I bet it would. And again, info at DeMoorGlobalRunning.com if you want to send me some photos if you buy this shoe and you take it past 500 miles. Other shoes to buy, of course, the Speedgoat 5. All right, we're going to throw in the Salomon Ultra Glide as well from 2021. And last but not least, let's not forget about our good old friend, the Asics Trabuco Max. Okay, oh man, woo! Ooh, there's a question. Not quite as comfortable, but man, did I love the Trabuco Max. Is probably a little more, oh man, kind of, great shoe, the Asics Trabuco Max, if I'm hopefully pronouncing that right. Shoe quick specs for the New Balance Fresh Foam X More Trail V2. Soak it in one more time for that midsole. All right, the outsole. What else? Okay, price point, there it all is on your screen. And crazy enough, I actually don't even know because I didn't have a time to check before hitting record on the camera. Could you let me know in the comments? Do we have a tie? I didn't have time to check. We're really close, I believe, for the final score of this guy and the Speedgoat 5. Where's the Speedgoat 5? Is it out here? Oh, I thought it was. It's got to be somewhere hanging around here. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Do we need a running shoe battle? I kind of almost just did one already today, but there it is. Full review for the New Balance shoe. Okay, comment of the day, question of the day. Here we go. Run free and strong. From 1 year ago. Hope you're still watching. Here it goes. Honest and insightful review. I don't know what oh yeah, I think it's talking about the V1 for this guy. Maybe wait for V2 and hope New Balance incorporates your feedback. I don't exactly remember what I said, but it's out. Who knows? Maybe they did. New Balance, let me know. Which makes sense on outsole lug pattern. Would be great to see New Balance continue expanding their trail and ultra offering. They sponsored Kurpichka, Anton, back in the day. I remember when they launched their minimalist trail shoes. He ran in some crazy shoes. That was, low stack heights. Curious if this shoe is made in the US. That's a good question. Let me look. Many of New Balance's higher end shoes are made domestically. Thanks. Made in Vietnam. All right. Actually, I read that in the comments a couple days ago. Seth, could you let us know where the shoe is made? And I'll do better. It's actually important to me. It's very important to me, frankly. With everything going on in the world, it's hard to, first of all, it's hard to buy, shoes from the United States. It can be done, but it's very hard actually. So this one was not. This was made in Vietnam. But it's important, frankly, to know where our gear is coming from. In my humble opinion, here we go. Question of the day. As summer approaches, at least in the northern hemisphere, what outdoor activity have you never done that you're interested in doing this summer? Any outdoor activity. All right, there it is. Let's get those ideas going as we get closer and closer to those beautiful summer days. All right, we will toss it to the shocking V1 full review from about a year ago, which it didn't do so hot. All right, V1 right there, right there, right there. Onward and upward. All right, seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.